Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Luqman Hakim bin Abdul Basir and I'm from KBA 1114C. My matrix number is 2022603662. Today I want to present about transport as a derived demand. Derived demand refers to the demand for transportation service that arises because people want to move goods or products. It's like a chain reaction. When there is a need for a product or service in one sector, it creates a demand for activities like production, resource extraction, and transportation, all connected to that product or service. Unlike some goods that can sit on a shelf until someone buys them, transportation cannot be saved for later. If there are empty seats on the plane or unused cargo space on a trip, it's a lost opportunity because you cannot use that capacity in the future. Meeting the exact demand for transportation can be tricky, and transportation providers prefer to have extra capacity to handle unexpected demand, even if it means higher price sometimes. There are two primary categories of derived demand, which is direct derived demand and indirect derived demand. Firstly is direct derived demand. Direct derived demand refers to activities that have a direct impact on economic activity and will be challenging to carry out without them. For instance, commuting from home to work is a task closely tied to job-related responsibilities. This connection creates a supply of work at one location, for example, like home, a demand for labor at another, like the office, and the act of commuting, like the transportation, which is a direct outcome of this relationship. Similarly, when people go shopping, they either to travel to a physical store, buy product online, or have them to delivered to their homes. Each step in the supply chain involves the movement of raw materials, components, and a finished product uses various transportation modes like container ships, trains, or automobiles. As a result, the processes of production and consumption directly contribute to the growth of the transportation industry. The secondly is indirect derived demand. Indirect derived demand involves action that result from the needs of other activities. For example, the amount of gasoline used in transportation relies on an energy production system. This system includes moving resources from where they are extracted to refineries, storage facilities, and finally to where they are used. Warehousing, which involves storing goods, can also be seen as an example of indirect derived demand. It's this because it's nearly impossible to move products directly from where they are made to where they are consumed. Passenger movement can also lead to service-related actions like providing roadside assistance. The transportation can be seen as a type of induced demand, meaning it increases as a response to lower price. This is especially true when building new transportation infrastructure makes a location more accessible, leading to more traffic. However, induced demand does not always happen. Freight forwarders, for instance, can choose which terminus they use for shipping, so increasing terminal capacity does not guarantee more traffic, especially in sea transportation. So this is the example of derived demand. As we know, derived demand has two primary, which direct derived demand and indirect derived demand. For example, activities that we usually doing like working, vacationing, shopping, and manufacturing. So as we can see at the section, direct derived demand has commuting for working, travel for vacationing, travel and deliveries for shopping, and transport and distribution for manufacturing. For the section of indirect derived demand, have a services, warehousing, and energy. So that's all from me. Thank you so much for all of you. I want to apologize if there is a mistake, and thank you for listening to my presentation. And I hope what I have shared will be beneficial for all of us. And I hope you have a nice day. Thank you so much.